Man, it feels like all I do is friggin' edit. Hey guys, it's Sunday, live here on Vlogging Life, and today I am editing up yesterday's vlog. Also editing up the pizza video. Holy crap, that pizza was fantastic, let me tell you. Today I started switching off of the creamer on my coffee, been drinking it black. Basically to get used to it because I'm probably doing a fast this week coming. And by probably, I'm pretty much aiming towards a 3-day, potentially longer. I don't know, haven't decided exactly what I'm going to play it out as, but I'm going to play it out. It's currently 10 to 11, so that's a thing. Something else I should mention is when I do these fasts, so that means the chug jugs are on standby, protein shakes are on standby. Everything goes on standby except for, obviously, water, green tea, and coffee. I can have black coffee, I can have straight green tea, and I can have water. And I'm going to do that there. I'm going to start with the plans of a 3-day, potentially push to a 5-day, and depending on how well that works out, I might go for further. My boss just got done doing a 14-day fast, and now he didn't realize that, like the actual dangers of doing a 14-day fast after like a shock diet. The guy who did the 382-day fast, he actually survived, and for the only reason survived is because he had doctor supervision helping him out. See, the only thing I'm going to be taking in, and it's not food related, is a multivitamin, and obviously my magnesium and potassium, so I can regulate my electrolytes. And I'll be drinking salt water to get the sodium, just so I don't... The last 2 times I did this fast, both times when I came out of it, it was a bad time because I broke the fast wrong, and I also wasn't drinking anything with electrolytes. My body ran out fast and I was getting muscle cramping hard. So by taking in the magnesium and potassium, it actually helps your body maintain its electrolyte levels, and things will be a lot better. Things you learn, right? Things you learn. Also, I might incorporate the apple cider vinegar. And the whole reason why I'm doing this, guys, is not to lose more weight, but that's just going to happen because I'm going to be going into a full body cleanse. I want to hit a state called autophagy. I talked about this on a previous vlog, and what autophagy is... Oh, my coffee's ready. What autophagy is... See, it's black. Autophagy is basically... I think it's Greek for consume thyself. And what that means is your body has no more anything in it to use for fuel, so it starts consuming itself to survive. But it'll only consume the damaged and defective cells, leaving the healthy, happy cells alone. So in turn, what that does is, like, for instance, have you ever seen that movie Click with Adam Sandler, where he had that mud flap on his gut after he had that gastric bypass therapy or surgery? Well, basically, if you fast and hit autophagy, your body will start consuming those warped, damaged cells and using them to build new, proper cells. Your body's, like, that's the way it is. There's rumors that autophagy can also help consume cancerous cells because cancer cells are mutated and they gotta go. So basically, that's my whole plan, is to start doing the fast now. A big fast like my boss did, the 12-day fast. So anything longer than 7 days, they recommend doing it quarter annually. Or they no more than quarter annually. Intermittent fasting, or OMAD, 1 meal a day, you can do that every day if you want. You don't even need to cheat. OMAD's fine. If you're going to do a 3-day fast, they recommend doing 1 3-day fast every month. 3 to 5 day fast every month. I'm going to start at 3, and I'm just going to see how long I can go until it's like, you know what, it's time to shut her down. That also means no beer, because beer has calories. No beer. The only thing I'm going to take in is water, coffee, green tea. No sweetener, straight black. In the green tea's case, straight swamp water. And the water's taste, as clear can be. The only thing I'm adding to the water is some ice cubes, which is just solidified water. Should be good. Anyway, I gotta get back to editing. Now, the reason why I'm starting the fast tomorrow, guys, and not today, is because I took out a 3-pack of steaks. I had one yesterday, but I need to kill them both off today. Because if I don't, they're not gonna keep until I take off, until I come back from my fast. What are you doing? This freaking cat. Okay, behind this curtain is my picture window, but it's kind of ghetto. It's got this foam to keep it insulated. See what Scampers has done to it? This is just from her. I need to get like a piece of wood or something and cap that, because she's slowly destroying it, because that's what cats are designed to do. They're designed to destroy everything you own and then look cute to not getting shit. Right? Right? Hey, where you going? Am I right? Yeah, you know I'm right. Whoa, easy. Why are you attacking my foot? Hey. Freaking bites the nose on my slippers. Now what? Oh, quit acting like you're mad. No. He's so ferocious when it comes to his fox. But, like I said, I got 2 steaks to kill. They won't keep. I gotta get rid of them. And I don't even know how much this package weighed. It's gonna be about, I'm gonna say 260 grams worth per. So that's 520 grams worth of steak. So I'm gonna cook one now, cook one later. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna eat today, is straight up fat and protein. Gonna put in a workout tonight. Last week I basically only did 2 workouts. I'm trying to get my shoulder to heal. It feels pretty good this week, so I say we hit it. I went downstairs like 3 times already. All 3 times I go downstairs, it's because I want to grab a bottle of juice. I left both my bottles in my coat, and I want to grab the one I made yesterday and the one that I bring with me to work, which is the diluted one with propylene glycol, because it wicks better in the cold. This one here says Monster Jam on it, but this is actually honey glazed donut. The other one I mix it with propylene glycol because in the cold it doesn't wick right, and then I end up burning the cotton and, well, premature re-wick. I need a juice for my dart, and this one here I want to remix it because it's running low. Even though I don't vape at the office anymore, I basically cutting that out and cut myself back. I still got some product back there that I want to use up, and then I'm thinking about packing it in. Alright, vlog is uploaded. Pizza video is uploaded. Oreo just sneezed. And Scampers is scampering. Right? No? You have to say, I like how she's just sleeping with the one paw hanging off. I'm gonna pet your paw. You like that? Huh? You know what? I don't know if you like that. Is that bugging you? You wanna bite me? Hey? Sniff sniff. Ooh, she's your boo-boos. Any friggin' who, my steak is done cooking, so I'm gonna grab that. Drive it in my face! Like I said, not a big steak, just a steak. So, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I watched some YouTube's, a couple of videos that came out that I want to watch. New game called Automation, which looks kind of cool. Basically, you get to actually build cars and then drive them around, and unlike my summer car, it doesn't look as complex, but just like a lot of tuning aspect to it apparently. I don't know, gonna look into it. Alright, talk to you guys in a bit. mentioned to a friend of mine online that I was eating steak, and they're like, holy crap, you eat a lot of steak. How can you eat all that steak? I need to talk to my one buddy down south, because there was a thing, and I know in Texas they have a bigger one, the 52-ounce steak, but down south they had the 40-ounce steak challenge, which I don't know how many pounds that is. What is it, 12 ounces to a pound? So it'd be about, I don't know, maybe a 5-pounder, we'll say. Basically, the deal was it was a $99 steak, but if you could eat it all in one sitting in in an hour or less, you didn't have to pay for it. You know, let's ask a pro on this weight, because I'm not even sure my calculations are correct. How many pounds in 40 ounces?
40 ounces equal 2.5 pounds.
Wow, I was way off. So it was a 2.5 pound steak. You had an hour to eat it, and the way it worked was if you finish it off within the hour, they took a picture of you holding the platter up, which was like just covered in sauce, like the steak essence, like not steak sauce or anything. They would prepare the steak however you wanted it. You wanted it dry rubbed, you wanted it smothered in barbecue sauce, however you wanted it, they would do it. I always cooked my steak with like Montreal steak spice or something like that. I would never add barbecue sauce to my steaks. I never liked it like that because it was too sweet. So basically, if you couldn't complete it in an hour, they wouldn't just charge you 99 bucks. Then it would go up to 2 hours. Was it 90 minutes? Or something like that. Anyway, for every minute thereafter that it took you to finish the steak, you paid $2 for your steak. And then if after the time limit was up, no, it was $1. Sorry, yeah, it was $1. So you could pay up to an extra $60. But if it took you longer than 2 hours, you paid the whole $99 for the steak. And I actually completed it in like 50 some odd minutes. So I had time to spare, and I got my picture taken, the plaque on the wall, and I think that restaurant still stands. I think my plaque's still there, and if my buddy still lives in that area, I may get him to take a snapshot with his phone and have him send it to me over Facebook or something, because the challenge was like, now I could probably do that challenge and just destroy it, because like eating steak for me is nothing. Like when we did dinner at Joss's house, was it 2 weeks ago? I think it might have been 2 weeks ago. We did dinner at Joss's house, and it was friggin' awesome. She made steak and this like cauliflower with this sort of I honestly can't remember what she called the creamy sauce that was on the cauliflower, but I think it was all keto, so it was fine, because that's what she was aiming for, was to make a keto meal. Not something that I couldn't eat, but something that I could eat. And then we did that's when the night we did Cards Against no, it wasn't it was that game that's like Cards Against Humanity that I can't remember the freaking name of, Politically Incorrect or something like that, or Practically Incorrect, whatever it may be. We did that game that night, but we had dinner first, and it was steak. And my buddy Jean, he doesn't really eat much, so he only ate half of his steak. I slayed mine, and then he's just like he's picking at it and cutting it up, but he's like not really eating it. And I'm like, bro, are you gonna even eat that? He's like, no. He goes, but I don't want to waste it. And I said, don't worry, I'll finish it. Like I'll never let steak go to waste. So I ended up destroying my steak and like a little over half of his. My dog looking at me and looking at his chops. What a weirdo. But yeah, it was friggin' awesome. Like I love steak, and down there, like when I saw that challenge, my friend's dad was like, "Oh, you can't do that," and I said, "Hey, I don't like that word, can't. I'm gonna do it." He's like, "Okay, well, you're paying for your own if you can't do it. Like it's $100 plate of steak," and I told them flat out, "Don't give me any fixings. I just want the meat. Like feed me more." And I hammered that steak back in like 50 minutes. Well, 52 minutes, something like that anyway. I know it was just under the hour, and then they took the picture, and they take the picture, they take your name, and then they take a quote, and then they get the plaque made, and then they put it up on the wall. And there weren't many plaques. There's maybe like 10 plaques on the wall of people who completed it. So, and it wasn't really that hard, the 40-ounce steak. And then I went and looked it up online to see if I could find the restaurant, because maybe they might have had pictures of the plaque wall or something, because I wanted to include that in this vlog, but I couldn't find it. So what I thought was, what I saw afterwards was, in Texas, there's a couple restaurants that offer like the 52-ounce steak. That's an extra 12 ounces. Same deal, an hour to eat it. And now that my body's totally tuned for keto, I question if I could do that. But now Texas is a long ways away. So I looked around here to see what kind of challenges they had, if anybody had it. And the only thing I can find around here is a restaurant around the corner from my parents' place that does the poutine challenge. It's like 5 pounds of poutine, guys. It comes out on a cookie sheet and you have an hour to eat it. That is brutal. I would never do that to myself. That's like, if I'm doing that, it's because I'm gonna come home and then rock blast beats on the exercise bike for like 3 hours straight and just hammer out some sick cardio. But that is one of the things that these food challenges in Canada puts in. Or they had, there's a place called the Bull and Quench downtown where they had the Matador challenge. And I swear this burger, guys, it was a loaf of bread cut in half with about friggin' a half a cow ground up and stuck on the thing with a brick of cheese for the cheeseburger top. And then they just like sliced the pig in half and called that bacon and shoved it on the burger. I remember my friend got it. I was like, dude, you're not gonna. And my buddy was pretty big too. Like he was tipping the scales at close to 350. And he could friggin' pack away food, and even he struggled with that Matador burger. I think what it is, it's all the bread. Bread fills you up fast, cheese will bung you up fast, and then you add the greasy meat in there, and it's just a recipe for a good time, overtime for a plumber, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was the first and only eating challenge I ever partook in, was the 40-ounce steak challenge, and I dominated it. Nope, sorry, there was another one. Another restaurant down south. They had the, what'd they call that? It's named after a lumberjack. Oh, I can't remember the freaking name now, but basically it was like 3 French toast, 4 pancakes, 6 eggs, 8 slices of bacon, 2 slices of ham, just stupid amounts of food. And it literally came out on a cookie sheet. What the hell was that called now? The John Paulman or something like that? I can't remember now. But it was some ridiculous amount of food that came out on a cookie sheet, and you had to eat it in an hour, or you bought it, and it was like a $60 breakfast. And I slayed that too. And let me tell you, that day, that was after a hangover too, because we ended up spending all night hanging out at the campfire, getting drunk and burning stuff. And I think we actually cooked a mattress that night on the campfire. Pretty sure it was a mattress or a box spring. Something got burnt that shouldn't have got burnt, and we got in trouble for it. But it's like, well, the flames are going down, and well, let's burn a bed. I digress. The next day we went into town, because my friends lived on a farm. And we went into town, and Paul Bunyan, that's the name. The Paul Bunyan breakfast. The Paul Bunyan challenge. And it was a ridiculous amount of food. And I managed to slay the whole damn platter. I was so friggin' hungover and hungry and just wanted grease. Like, I remember I grabbed the French toast, and I was putting egg between the French toast and making a sandwich out of it and driving that in my face. So brutal. It's so awesome. Talking about all this food, and tomorrow I'm going into a fast, eh? I'm just saying, guys, if YouTube would have been around back then when I was doing all my stupid shit, this channel would probably have been blown up a lot more than it is. Big time. I'm just way too old for that stupid shit now. So today's been just a friggin' lazy Netflix and chill kind of day, but normally that... You know what's great? That show Breaking Bad. If none of you out there have ever seen it, you need to do yourself a solid, hop on Netflix and check that shit out. That show has to be one of the most original and well done shows that I've ever seen air on television. Holy crap, I'm almost done it again. Like, this is the second time I've blown through it. It's friggin' fantastic. You know what's funny about dogs? When you get down to their level. See, I'm down low now, and now Oreo's like right here. Who's your puppy? Oh, you're so happy. You're so happy. You're so happy. Oh yes. I got your toy. 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 Yes, I do. You want it? You can have it. Yeah. He's so wild. He's so wild. Who's your puppy? Oh, scratch the bums. Scratch the bums, eh? You want the bum scratches? Oh, yes. You love the bum scratches. Oh, Jesus. I've had a lot of people ask me about these boxes at the top of the stairs, though. And why. This computer here I gotta send to the recycling center. You know, she's not exactly a modern PC when you got a Celeron sticker on. Do they even make the Celeron processors anymore? I don't know. But like 256 megs, like they're boasting that like it's like, dude. And it's DDR. Not DDR2, 3, or 4. Just DDR. Hey, kitty. How's it going, buddy? 40 gigs of friggin' hard drives. But you remember when 40 gigs used to be a lot? Like, I remember on my old Toshiba laptop that had a Pentium 3 1 gigahertz. It came stock with a 4 gigabyte hard drive. I upgraded it to a 20 gig, and it was like, holy crap, you could download the internet on that. Man, 2002 was a great year. Right, buddy? 2002 was a great year? You weren't even born in 2002. You don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is an old potato. Dude! Floppy drive built into the bezel. Like, this computer is super old. I should just scrap it, but that's how I roll. I should do a sleeper build, eh? And put like a friggin' Ryzen 7th gen in that case and be like, this is my gaming PC, and people are like, and then it starts clocking in like 144 frames per second. Well, guys, it's about 5:30 at night, or in the evening, or coffee burp. I'm gonna go make that last steak. I'm drinking a lot of coffee today. Getting used to taking it black because, well, we'll see how this fast goes, guys. Basically, like I said, the battle plan. See, the way I see it is, I'm gonna try for 5 days, but I may go longer. But I know one thing for certain, I can't go longer than my birthday. The whole reason why I can't go beyond my birthday is because Joss let her surprise slip last night. Apparently, she's making a keto cake for mine and my... See, okay, karaoke night. The guy who got up on stage and sang John Bon Jovi's You Give Love a Bad Name and Bloodhound Gang. That's my buddy Jean. He's also in such videos back in the day where we went out to his place or his parents' place and we shot fireworks off, went tubing, all that fun stuff. Him and I have been best friends since like pre-kindergarten, okay? Like since we're like 4 years old, tiny little shitheads. We have been the best of buds since like forever. You know, things happen. At one point he moved away, whatever. Anyway, funny story is his birthday is on March 14th. My birthday is on March 15th. Same year. He is literally 1 day older than me. So we always used to celebrate our birthdays together. Like I would go out to his house and his parents would like do like a birthday party and I would just partake. Because we never really made much of a humbug about birthdays. It wasn't that huge of an event. I'm okay with that. Take that garbage out soon. Anyway, one of the major traditions for a birthday is a birthday cake. I'm on this whole keto kick. Therefore, a birthday cake is not something I can have, right? Well, wrong. See, Jocelyn, being the great person that she is, has one major flaw. She can't keep a surprise a surprise. She's probably laughing at this right now. And because last night she blew it. She basically told me what she's doing. And that she's actually making a keto cake for mine and John's birthday. And she showed me the ingredients and the recipe to boot. And now I'm anxious. So when I start my fast tomorrow... Did I just swallow a bug? What happened? When I start my fast tomorrow being the 4th of March, I can't hold it past the 14th. 15th at the tops, I gotta break it. Because that's my birthday. And that's when the cake is supposed to happen. If not later. Which means I gotta break it then, because there ain't no freaking way I'm passing up on birthday cake. Like, you gotta be stoned or stupid to think that's a thing. Steak number 2! Alrighty guys, put in my workout, had a shower, kind of destroyed my jug of water, need a refill. It is currently, I have no idea what time it is. This is the camera I'm holding, or the hand I'm holding the camera with is the one with my watch. According to this, it's 8:20. I'm gonna let stupid outside, probably has to go. And there we have it. Keep forgetting with those switches, the one with the light on the switch is the one that's turned off. I keep forgetting to remember that. Nice for the jug. Fill it with water. Drink it up. Friggin' rights, I love ice water. Got my jug of water. Let's get after it. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking that a super long fast is dangerous. And it can be, if not done properly. Now, I've been doing a lot of research on this since my last fast. And I think I have the knowledge now to do this. Like, a really good knowledge. You know, I'm not going into this uneducated this time. Last time I kind of went into it all willy-nilly. The time after that, I had a little bit more of an education. But then I've been doing like OMAD and intermittent fasting, which is OMAD, 1 meal a day. And then I tried the carnivore diet. And the whole time I've been doing those, I've been investigating the whole fasting aspect and what's safe and what's not. And Dr. Jason Fung, who talks about a lot of this intermittent fasting and fasting in general, he talks about it on a like how many times should you do it versus how often should you do it, like how many days should you go and what degree should you do on those days? And for instance, guys, like I'm gonna do a 5-day plus, which means it could go longer than 5, it could go shorter, or it could go. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to do a 5-day fast, a plus. I want to do 5 days or longer. I remember the last time I did the 5-day fast, I could have kept going. I didn't feel like ending it. The first 2 days were hell on earth, but that third day, everything just kind of worked. So, the way I see it is, if I can hold out as long as possible, then I'm good. Like, I'll be fine. But it's not like I go back to a week of eating and then do 2 weeks off eating, then a week of eating and then 2 weeks off. I'm going to do some serious damage. He said if you do a 5 plus, or sorry, a 7 plus, I think he called it, do that basically quarter annually. Like every 3 months do one, where you go for like 12 days of no eating, and then go back to your regular eating schedule afterwards. And what that'll do is basically put your body into autophagy mode and clean out any damaged, mutated, no good cells, unneeded cells, and will basically cleanse your body of toxins and everything else, and you'll just, it's good for the health. It's what the Romans used to do, it's what the Greeks used to do, it's how humans used to live. These, 3 hots and a cot, that's not how they lived. They would basically eat maybe 1 or 2 meals a day. They could go days without eating any food, and then finally kill like an elk or whatever, a bison, and then have an epic feast, and then go another couple days without eating food. That's how humans are supposed to be. That's why we have fat storage, so we can resource ourselves for when the times are tough, and then when the times are tough, we have resources to burn internally. Been doing a lot of research on this, and I'm just going to push it. And it's not even about starting weight, ending weight. It's, like I said, about clearing out toxins from your body. And that's what I want to do. And chances are, like, I won't be able to drink, obviously. And if I'm pushing through to next weekend, I won't be drinking next weekend. It might be a start to another quitting beer run, putting beer on hold for a bit, and just fixing my shit up. Because, 2 things. Number 1, beer is expensive, and I won't be able to afford it soon. And 2, Uncle Doug Ford lied when he said buck of beer, because we've had 1 case of buck of beer, and the beer was shit. So, it's politics for you, right? Poly means many. Ticks are blood-sucking parasites. You do the math. But anyway, people, on that note, I'm going to shut her down here, get this all edited up and drilled up to YouTube's, ready for Tuesday. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. Tomorrow begins day 1 of the Great Fast. But until then, keep on vlogging.